Why do they push us away when they need us the most? I want you to understand what's really happening. We have a home, a nest in which we're raising kids. And in that nest, hopefully we've padded it with some fluffy feathers and made it as comfortable for them as we could. And we've given them everything we needed. Think about it as you're sitting in a nest and you're a baby bird and there's one or two birds that come and bring you big juicy worms, and you don't have to do anything but open your mouth and you get everything that you've ever needed. And then all of a sudden, brain puberty strikes, which means your brain changes about a year before your body changes. And when brain puberty strikes, some signals begin to say, I'm going to need to get out of here. I'm going to need to manage life on my own. I'm going to need to fly from the nest. And that is scary. And so you look back at the nest, and as you're preparing to imagine leaving, suddenly, instead of seeing all the fluffy feathers, you're beginning to see how prickly it really is. And you look at these birds who are bringing you these worms, and rather than seeing them as all like helpful, you begin becoming embarrassed by the way they breathe. And then, as puberty continues, and as your kid begins to develop or continues to develop, she looks back at the nest and realizes she's getting close to flying. Think about that second semester of senior year, right? She wants to tell you how much she's going to miss you, but she doesn't. She looks at that nest instead, and she sees it not as prickly anymore. She sees it as absolutely, positively uninhabitable. And if she didn't, she would never fly. The reason our children reject us, the reason they temporarily pretend that they hate us, is because they love us so much it hurts. And if you believe that deeply and intuitively, you can get through anything. What's your ultimate goal? Your ultimate goal is to have a kid, not to have an empty nest, but to have a kid who's in flight, a kid who's going to come back for landings after they are secure being able to fly on their own.